My husband said it was the job or our marriage. So I chose the marriage at the time. I stopped working, became a full-time mom. I started walking dogs and I loved it. I thought it was the greatest job in the world because I could show up at these dogs' houses and they loved me, unlike my husband who did not feel the same way. So our marriage did end. We decided it just wasn't working out. My daughter had a play date and the mom, we were just talking about different things and I kind of mentioned what I wanted to do in my life. A couple months later, she sent me an email talking about a women's business group that we used to have careers and then gave it up for our families, but we're looking to start again. I Do is my baby. It's something I've dreamed about forever. I love weddings. I loved working on all my friends' weddings, doing all of their planning and details, and I used to change their wedding gowns, so I thought, well, what can I do that work for the bride? I wanted to do everything to make the bride's day easy. The best day of your life is your wedding. Shopping for your wedding gown should be just as exciting. So we opened up our shop and wanted it to be a friendly atmosphere where it was catered just only to the bride and to make her day easy, whatever we could do to make it happy and pleasurable. One thing I would love to do, I would love to be able to get all those women that were in that first big meeting that we went to. I'd love to sit there and look at them all in the eyes and say, thank you. It's because of them that I have this in my life today. I think I owe it all to them. They were so positive and just loving and accepting, and they gave me the courage to go forward and do what I needed to do, to get out of my own way and to start after my dreams. And I wish I could tell everyone, just tell everyone, tell every single person you know what your dreams are. Somebody there is going to have a connection and they'll get you to the next road. I'm happy to get up every day. It's a pleasure to come here. I love being in my store. I'm a better person. My kids are happier. They know I'm happy. It's a better mom for them.
I took the leap in 2009 and left my full-time job as a graphic designer. I had this idea to start an online magazine for women, a national online magazine. It's called Identity, identitymagazine.net. And there's always that fear. I mean, I remember leaving that office and I cried walking to the car because I almost felt, I was fearful and I felt guilty because at that time there's so many people losing their jobs, and here I am so happy that I don't have this job anymore. That drive home, I had called Ladies in Big, and they're like, well, we're gonna help you. You're gonna make this happen. You have your support team, and you know, we've got women all over, and we'll make it work. So when you put it out there, it just holds you accountable to taking the next steps, and you build the momentum. So I'm doing it, and right now we reach over 10,000 women a month, unique women a month. And we empower women to accept, appreciate, and achieve within themselves and within their lives. In addition to the online magazine, I'm on a 48-state touring workshop. It's a 2-hour workshop for women. It's a wellness workshop all about the Identity 5, which are 5 questions that help you dig inward on who you are. It's not that I couldn't do any of this on my own. I think everybody can have achievements and goals if they're focused and they take action. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is taking action. And you can do it on your own, but it will take so much longer if you're by yourself. You don't get anywhere in life without a team, without support, or without help, or without knowing somebody. And that's why Big has been so beneficial to who I am and for my business, because I've created these bonds, these relationships that have helped me be in 7 states. I've been in 7 states for workshops because I have connections in Big and they have connections, and we work as a team. We're better together.
We've been friends for as long as we can remember. Noelle and I met at St. Mary's School in Sister Maurice's first grade class in 1974. We were 6 years old and our world was much smaller. We grew up Catholic in a country town north of New York City and did the things little girls do. We played dolls and Barbies, took tap and ballet, were Girl Scouts and cheerleaders. It was a good life, to be sure, great in fact.
Leading parallel lives the way best friends do, on it went. High school and hair, college and careers. marriage and mortgages, kids and chaos. And then came Kate, my second daughter, who was unexpectedly born with Down syndrome. In an instant, everything changed. Our friendship and our lives would never be the same.
Kate was born 6 weeks after I had my second baby boy. I wondered why this happened to Noelle and not to me. It could have been my child and my life as easily as it was hers. Inspired by my quiet faith, I sent Noelle a baby card with a handwritten letter of hope that Kate came to us for a reason, and someday we would understand why.
Angela's prophetic words affected me like no others. I trusted in them because I always trusted in her, and that trust made me hope. So began our second stage of growing up, a messy, funny, sometimes hard, hardly perfect journey to discover that it's the simple things that matter most. Family, friendship, faith, and for Kate, it's her lemons, her routines, and her best friend, Sid.
Just Kate is our story, so we both tell it. My voice weaving into my voice.
A dual memoir of forever friends, forever changed.
Just Kate is a dual memoir of two lifelong friends and the spirited child with Down syndrome who changed them forever. So it's a book about friendship, and it's also a book about a child and how together these people changed each other forever.
Kate is the catalyst to really this change that happened in both of us. And I many times had said to Angela, God, I just wonder if other people could kind of get it like we get it now. If anybody could feel as, and I say to Angela often, as content as I feel in my life.
Just Kate is an excellent example of how Big works and what we do. We provide an environment for women to create their success. Our success is our members' success.
Honestly, my idea of joining a group, I thought I probably can't join because I don't have time to go to the bathroom. You know, never mind join another group. So, however, when I got there, it was just everybody kind of sharing their stories and where they are in life, and in particular, women who've struggled with sometimes raising kids and letting their careers stop or take a back seat. I can relate to that 110%, and I just loved hearing every woman's story in that group. That was, for me, the best part of the day. And little did I know that we would then find all these women who would help collaborate on our project to bring it to life and bring a visual image and a graphic image, you know, the marketing help. I almost didn't expect to receive all of that, and that's the outcome that happened for us.
You also can't judge what you're going to get out of Big just by it's not a sales number, it's connections, and every type of business, I believe, can help another business.
We just loved the premise of Big because it's exactly what we believe and exactly who we are, that this women supporting and empowering other women is exactly what our project has been and really kind of how we've lived our lives. We love supporting women in business, local businesses, and we thought through Big, having this whole collaborative connection of all these women, that it would really help us find our way where we were in our project with our book.
Maybe to just get big.